Are you feeling overwhelmed trying to set up your local database while using Docker with Amazon RDS for production? You're not alone. Today, we're going to clarify how to navigate this setup and make your development process smoother. I totally get it. The confusion around using RDS in production while trying to figure out your local development environment can be really frustrating. Many developers face this dilemma, and it's completely normal to seek clarity. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, should I use a container-based database for local development or stick with an external one like MySQL Server? This is a common concern, especially when trying to maintain consistency across environments. So what's the issue here? When using Docker, the goal is often to create an environment that mirrors production as closely as possible. However, using different types of databases in different environments can lead to unexpected issues, especially with database migration scripts. Stay with me, because at the end, I'll share a crucial tip that can save you from headaches down the road when managing your databases. To begin addressing the user's question, we will first configure the database settings for the development environment. The user should open the database YML file in their Rails application. Next, the user needs to specify the connection details for their local MySQL server. This includes the adapter, database name, username, and password. Now, let's address the production environment. The user should ensure that the production section of the database.yml file points to the RDS instance. This is crucial for proper deployment. After configuring the database settings, the user should consider the implications for database migration scripts. It's important to ensure that the migrations work seamlessly across both environments. Finally, the user should test their setup. They can do this by running the Rails server locally and checking the database connection to ensure everything is functioning as expected. Fun fact: did you know that the first version of Docker was released in 2013? It has since revolutionized how we think about application deployment and environment consistency. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user shares their approach using a Postgres container for local development with a dev.docker compose.yml file. For production, they configure their database.yml to connect to the RDS database, without specifying a database container in the production Docker Compose file. In their setup, the user specifies the Postgres image and sets up volumes for data persistence. They also ensure the environment variable for production points to the RDS host. Here's the tip I promised. Always aim for consistency in your development and production environments. This will save you time and headaches when it comes to debugging and deploying your application. And there you have it. You now have a clearer understanding of how to set up your local database while using RDS in production. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on development best practices.